Good morning, my darlings. Not my usual setting for starting a vlog. I am having a little sleepover tonight in London because we've got a really lovely dinner this evening. It's an International Women's Day dinner with Cle De Peau, and it's gonna be a lovely evening, and they very kindly sorted out a hotel for us, which is a real treat. So trying to think what I filmed so far today, probably not that much, but had an early journey into London this morning, a very important meeting which was a couple of hours, and one of those meetings that required a lot of attention, so I feel like I have spent a lot of mental energy already today, and I just need to, if there was the equivalent of, like, I don't know, watching some crappy reality TV show for an hour, that would probably bolster my brain levels. That sounds totally contradictory. Anyway, I'm rambling because I probably need a coffee. And then I managed by some miracle to squeeze in for a very last minute mani appointment at London Grace. And if you've been watching my channel since the Clapham days, you'll know that London Grace was always my go-to in London, and I really miss going there. It's such a gorgeous place. They always do a lovely job, and I've really got into the habit of doing my nails at home, but every now and then it's really nice for someone to do them professionally, because then you get the cuticle care, you get the little snippy bits around the edges. And I was watching YouTube videos while she was doing my nails, and before I knew it, I realised that we were holding hands. And I don't know if that's just like muscle memory or something, but it was suddenly really awkward because I was like, I'm holding her hand and this is really awkward. But yes, that was my awkward moment for the day. And just checked in to the hotel. I know that Susie is also staying here tonight, so I think in like half an hour or so we are going to get ready together. But one of the videos that I was watching while I was getting my nails done, I don't want to be totally antisocial, but at the same time I kind of want to switch off. So I'm not very good at small talk. So I like to watch a YouTube video while I'm getting my nails done, and I watched a few of the Vogue What's in My Handbag videos. It was like, what's in Emily Ratajkowski's handbag? And I love being nosy and seeing what's in people's handbags. So, totally unplanned, I thought I would share with you what's in my handbag for a London day. So, it's a big one, so I'm probably not going to be able to go through everything, otherwise we'd be here for 9 hours. Fun fact, the last time I did a what's in my handbag video, I think, or maybe the first time, maybe the only other time I've done it, was with my Mulberry Bayswater bag. I'll pop the thumbnail up on the screen here, and that thumbnail is now being used by a shop in Kalkan, Turkey, to sell fake Mulberry handbags. So accidentally, inadvertently, I've become the face of a fake Mulberry handbag store, which is not ideal, but there's literally nothing I can do about it. I even contacted Mulberry and I was like, what can we do? They were like, absolutely nothing. Anyway, current London day bag is this one. We've spoken about this bag in the past. Do I regret the purchase? No, I don't regret it, but I feel, especially as we're going into spring and summer, I'm probably not going to get that much use out of it again until autumn winter. So I have actually listed this on by rotation, but I haven't sent it to them for them to manage because I want to keep it in my wardrobe. We're actually going to reduce the price a bit because the price that they set it at we felt was too high. So if you do want to rent this bag for a holiday or something, I'll leave the link to that down below. So what's in my handbag for a day in London? My makeup bag. I've had this as my makeup bag for a couple of years now. It was a really lovely gift from the Dior beauty team. I've got some of my antibiotics, which today's the last day of taking those, and a real mixture of beauty products, hand cream, lip balm. This is a very handy little blending brush from Cle De Peau. It's one of these really great telescopic ones, so you can use it and then you just slide that plastic thingy up, slide it down. I would say my most popular top up of makeup during the day is usually just grabbing a concealer and then blending it in, and lip balm. That's my two most regular on-the-go makeup top-ups, but it's always nice to have a full kit with you just in case you need an emergency top-up. Okay, I am today carrying my massive laptop around with me. This is, I think it's the I think it's just called the MacBook. Nice little flower display as my background. I just needed to work today, so have that in my hand luggage as opposed to my suitcase, which is over there. I would normally edit on the train and get stuff done on that, so I've got that in there. I did get a taxi into London this morning, and I had my hair, even though my hair was dry, I just quickly whacked it in my silk sausage before getting in the car. To be fair, for my meetings I did have nice curls, but they've completely vanished now because I did get caught out in the rain. The next thing that's in here is my ocean bottle. I have shown you these before, but this is a brand new one. They have launched a new limited collection, and I think I might even have a discount code for these, so if I do, that'll be on the screen here and down below. This is their new Earth-inspired collection. There are 3 new colours. Charlie actually pinched the one which I love the most. In fact, I think I was faffing about in the taxi queue earlier and got some clips of him with it. It's a beautiful sagey eucalyptus colour. I think that one's called shale green. This one is the sand colour, which is absolutely beautiful. It's almost like a pearly white sand colour, and then there is a slightly more terracotta, like red sandy version, like a red sand. It's called Sahara Red. Charlie and I have been customers of Ocean Bottle for years now. I think it was in a Greek vlog years ago that we first mentioned our ocean bottles. Can't remember if it was me or Charlie that discovered them. I actually think we both discovered Ocean Bottle very similar times, but separately. I think I got my first one on Amazon. They now sell them at Soho Farmhouse. Yeah, it's a brand that's growing really rapidly, which I'm so happy to see, because obviously from a sustainability point of view it's fantastic to always have a water bottle in your bag, saving from buying plastic water bottles, but also every time you buy an ocean bottle it funds. So this is made from ocean-bound plastic, but it also funds a collection of over 11 kilograms, which is equivalent to I think around 1,000 plastic water bottles going into the ocean. So it's more than just the benefit of you not buying the plastic water bottle, which is great. Design wise, it's a good size. I will refill this a few times today. I refilled it after my meeting, I refilled it at the nail station, the nail salon, so that's saved loads of plastic water bottles, and it's just a good size, not too big for having in my handbag. Design wise, you can either slurp from the top, or as long as you've not filled it too much, you can actually like pour yourself a beverage like this, which is great. It's thermal insulated, so excuse me, if you wanted to put something hot in there you could. I have put a coffee in here before ahead of a 7-hour flight and it's still been hot at the end of the flight. And then you've got this little loop here for holding it, which is great. But yeah, really lovely brand, and I think everyone should have one of these. So you'll always find one of these in my handbag or in my gym bag or in my car. We are basically best friends. What else? I have got my Apple AirPods, is that what they're called? I think they're called AirPods. And this has got a lovely green leather case on it, which was a stocking filler from Charlie for Christmas, which is very handy. I've got this fantastic double charger. So this comes with me if I'm doing like a full day in London. You've got two leads, and one of them charges my phone and one of them charges my laptop, which is exceptionally handy. And then I've got a ginormous umbrella. Looks like the brand is called Blunt. It was due to be raining all day today. It's actually not raining at this exact moment in time. Wouldn't normally carry one quite this big, but luckily the handbag is ginormous. I have got, oh dear, an empty bottle, Plenish Berry Gut Health. This tasted quite apple cider vinegary, but it's pomegranate, apple, raspberry, apple cider vinegar, lime, and something that I don't know how to pronounce. But yes, still taking antibiotics. Today is actually my last day, hallelujah. So really trying to balance that out with some good gut stuff. This, hilariously, is a I'm not going to show it to you too close because it's very used. It is a broken Michael Van Clark hairbrush, but they are the best hairbrushes in the entire world. They don't pull at all. I absolutely love them, and I couldn't bear to get rid of this one. I've got plenty, yeah, in fact I've even got my small version. Ugh. I've even got my proper handbag size version in here, but they're so good that I didn't want to get rid of the broken one. I've had this mirror for ages. It's from Paul and Joe. I think I got it from ASOS. It's just a fantastic big handbag sized mirror. A little natural Purdy and Fig. I have no idea how I came to own this, but it is a natural little hand sanitizer spray. I think because I'm still a tiny bit fluey, I'm just conscious of, oh, that smells really alcohol-y. I thought it was a bit more natural. But yes, keeping my hands clean. I randomly grabbed my toothpaste on the way out of the house today because I realised I didn't have any, and that would not be good. Packet of crisps. Fairfield Farm crisps. I'm guessing that's a British brand. Lovely. These were free as part of booking the meeting room for our meeting earlier. It was like being in an airport lounge where they have like free crisps and free chocolate bars. I'd never tried Tony's before, but I've heard people saying that they're amazing, so I grabbed these as like my little freebies that came with the meeting room. And then it's like the dregs, you know, the dregs at the bottom of your handbag. This is where I keep my cards. I normally just use the Apple Pay on my phone, but I do have this little Prada card holder, driving license, Soho House membership card, and my Amex. Okay, the lid of an eyebrow pencil, a spare little hair clip. I don't actually know where that one was from. A half-used packet of tissues, the last of my antibiotics, my living proof dry shampoo, and oh, the lid to my dry shampoo, a lid to I don't know what, so that can go in the bin. This is a great handbag clear out. A used tissue, that's gross. Paracetamol. Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look of Love in a palette. This is also great because it's got a huge lid. Look at me with my organised tripod. And powder, blusher, bronzer, eyeshadow. Really handy palette. And last but not least, saving the best till last, aside from a little bit of plastic rubbish, my pink sparkly brace box, because I need to wear my brace tonight. I should be wearing it right now actually, but tut tut, very naughty. So there we go. A very random little look at what is in my handbag. There we go. I hope that satisfied any nosiness, because I really enjoyed looking at what was in people's handbags in the Vogue videos, and I'm sure if Vogue came along and they were like, we're gonna film on what's in your handbag, I would probably have planned that and made it more exciting, but that is a very real what's in my handbag. Okay, so as I mentioned, we are here tonight for a lovely dinner with Cle De Peau, and Cle De Peau is obviously just such a luxurious brand when it comes to skincare and makeup products. I have never met a Cle De Peau product that I haven't absolutely fallen in love with. Their really beautiful lightweight foundation is an everyday absolute essential for me. They have left this in the room, and oh my goodness, this is the most generous gift bag I think I've ever seen in my entire life, especially given the level of luxury of Cle De Peau products. This is exceptionally generous. Why did I bother bringing any makeup with me whatsoever? So many favourites that I can see straight away from their beautiful, oh, this is their concealer actually, I thought this was one of their lipsticks. Their concealer is the one that I will always keep in my everyday handbag for top-ups, just absolutely gorgeous. I think this is one of their lipsticks. And yeah, here we go, matte lipstick. They are just so balmy and gorgeous. I will of course be popping lots of this on my face later. What's this? Hydra Softening Lotion. This makes just the most incredible difference to your skincare routine if you just want that healthy glow all the time. It's a really easy addition into a skincare routine as well. I do my morning cleanse, micellar water, Cle De Peau, Le Serum, then I'll pop on a vitamin C capsule, then I'll go and make my coffee and I'll faff about for probably like an hour, you know, your morning routine, and then I will swipe this on a cotton pad, and I actually have Cle De Peau cotton pads with me. This is ridiculously bougie, but they are the best cotton pads in the whole world. They're so gorgeously soft, and I always take a little handful with me. Yes, I just swipe that over my skin before moving on to moisturizer for my makeup. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? Wow, Precious Gold Vitality Mask. That's amazing. I used that the other day to bring myself back to life. Ooh,
high coverage foundation brush. Don't think I've tried that before. Wow, I mean, this is, look, a top-up of the amazing cotton pads. How fantastic. Cle de Peau, wow, you have totally spoiled me. Oh my gosh. Protective Fortifying Emulsion. The serum. Oh, this is probably my favorite luxury skincare product of all time. If you were to purchase one thing from Cle de Peau, it has to be the serum. It is, honestly, you've heard me talking about it a lot. Anyway, my phone is dinging. I think maybe Susie wants to get ready together, which will be lovely. Wow, what a treat. Very, very lucky lady. Okay, trying to figure out if the lighting in here is better or worse. Probably better for doing makeup, but then overhead lighting always under eye bag. Rama, the under eye situation is what has not got better since being poorly. I think I just need to boost my hydration and nourishment levels. I think actually under eyes for me get most impacted by my diet. If my diet is high in salt, then it's not good. It's not good down here. Anyway, I'm really excited to be working with Missima, and I would like to introduce you to their newest collection, which is so beautiful and so wearable and such an easy way of elevating an everyday jewellery stack. I've actually sneakily been wearing this new collection probably for about a month now, and I have noticed a few questions on where your lovely everyday hoops are from, Josie. They are launching today, the day that I'm filming this, so hopefully there will still be plenty in stock by the time you're watching this video. The collection is called Hoop Air. Hoop Air, Hoop Air. Sounds like a really fabulous airline where the airplanes do loop-de-loops in the sky. Tom Cruise, eat your heart out. But Hoop Air, so this brand new collection from Missima is, as you might be able to guess, a collection of beautiful hoop earrings. Is there anything more timeless when it comes to jewellery than a pair of hoop earrings? I think not. Very, very timeless. I have chosen 3 of the smallest hoop sizes. I believe there are 3 different sizes going up to like that big, I think. But I am a fan of the very subtle mini hoop because you can keep it in all the time. I don't think I've taken these off literally for 3 weeks. Shower, sleep, everything. I've not taken these out, and I find hoops very comfortable because they don't have the stabbing bit. They don't have the like butterfly prong thing. Sorry, my language is just struggling to find the words. What's it called? The stick that goes through your ear, and if you sleep on it sometimes it can press in too much. You don't have that issue with hoops, so often when I'm flying, for example, I will purposely put in hoops. Anyway, they are also, every hoop in this collection is exceptionally lightweight, which again just adds to the super comfort of the collection. The ones that I'm wearing right now, can you see, are these beautiful twisted hoops. So you can choose a hoop to match your outfit, to match your personal style. Because I went for the teeny tiny ones, I thought for the everyday ones, a twisted pattern would be really, really beautiful because it just adds a little bit of kind of texture. So it's not quite as basic as a completely plain hoop. However, I do actually have some completely plain ones. And then you can, if you so desire, which I think I'm going to wear tonight, add a gorgeous little pearl charm to them. And I said, is there anything more timeless and classic than a hoop? Yes, a pearl. Pearls and hoops together, the ultimate timeless jewellery combination. And then their third style that I absolutely loved, and again, I'm just going to put the sink down, because can you imagine? There we go. Imagine if I dropped one and it went down the sink. I would cry. This, I believe, is called their ridge pattern. So, I'm unfortunately not cool enough to have, sorry, this is challenging Orama. I'm trying to like chase the focal point of my camera. There we go. It's got a little ridge on it, which is very subtle, but a really beautiful detail. If you have got multiple piercings, sometimes I think I should get more, sometimes I'm like, no, just leave it. But it would be amazing to have a cluster all the way up. You could do the biggest hoop here, then a medium one, then a small one, or you could do 3 of the small one, actually loads of the small one, maybe like plain with the pearl, and then the ridged one, or then the twisted one would look really, really lovely. They are great for stacking because they are so timeless. quality wise as well. This is probably one of my oldest Missima pieces actually, this ring here. I hadn't worn rings in a long time and I thought it was about time I started creating a ring stack again. These are actually all Missima. This is not dissimilar in its kind of vibe to the twisted little hoops, so that's a nice little tie-in. And then this one has got pearls in it and I just love how it looks like an heirloom piece. It looks like an antique. Oh, nice shot of my new nails. The nail colour is CND's Linen Luxury and I think it's beautiful. So the hoops are 18 karat gold plated vermeil, which basically means that anything that touches your skin is gold, which is fantastic for anyone that might have any kind of sensitivities. It also lasts incredibly well. As I said, this ring is probably like 4 years old and it looks literally brand new, which is wonderful. But the fact that it's vermeil and not solid gold means that the price point is a lot more affordable. So fantastic. That's their new collection. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing these as an everyday piece, and then this evening with my beautiful dress that I showed you in the last vlog, getting ready in a second, I'm going to upgrade to the beautiful pearls. I'll leave the hoop air collection link down below, as well as my bits that I'm wearing now. I've just got a very subtle bracelet on. Can't remember which collaboration, but this was one of the collaborations that Missima did. Yeah, really beautiful collection. Wouldn't expect anything less from Missima than a gorgeous, timeless, super wearable and beautiful collection. That is Miss Susie Rinaldi. I'm going to head to her room, I'm going to take my makeup bag, and we are going to get ready together, which is so cute. Okay. Oh, well, shall I just show you the other bits I brought with me? The neckline of the dress that I'm wearing later is quite, is it Bardot across the top there? So I bought more pearly pieces from Missima as potentials for layering. Oh, this is a bracelet. I thought it was a necklace. Actually, I'm happier that it's a bracelet. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that with me and ask Susie to help me put it on. But this is another of their gorgeous collaborations. I think probably my favorite one they've done in a while, where it's like the pearls and this almost antique-y kind of hand clasp loop structure. And then I also bought with me, in case I wanted something a bit jazzier, like funkier, I bought with me these little squiggly hoops, which I absolutely love, in my little jewellery box. Okay, enough chit chat, let's go and get ready. Okay, my darlings, it's an hour later. This lighting is crazy. Went to Susie's room, we just got ready together. Didn't film anything because we were too busy chatting, but I have added some curls to my hair. It's a little bit curlier than I was intending. Okay, I might just do a little brush. I'm not sure whether to clip it up or not. Put my little hair clip in, because I never know where my parting's gonna be. I never know what's gonna happen, but I do want to keep the curls down at the bottom, so I'm going to use, I bought my Color Wow Cult's favourite firm and flexible hairspray. This is one that I got with my own discount code on Look Fantastic. It's just a really lovely one. Yeah, I think I will add a clip in. Just doing very finishing touches. Cle De Peau, the most beautifully packaged highlight on the entire planet. It's so gorgeous, and it's one of the first products that I don't despise the brush that it comes with. Not quite as fussy when it comes to highlight brushes. It's quite a, can you see, like pearly highlight? It's not the most natural of highlight, it's quite a, like a dry highlight, if that makes sense. So I like to apply it after I've used a face mist. Susie looks so glamorous and gorgeous, and I'm gonna feel not so glamorous and gorgeous in a room with such fabulous ladies, but I don't get dressed up very often and I feel like I'm not very good at it. Like, I'm never very happy with my hair or my makeup. I think that's sometimes why I go overboard with the dresses. Oops. Because I want to detract from where I lack skills when it comes to doing my own hair and makeup. Anyway, that was a bit deep, wasn't it? My goodness. Okay, I'm going to try. Obviously, I just adore this Van Cleef necklace that Charlie got me for Christmas. But I saw actually one of the girls that works for Missima. She was stacking her Van Cleef with some gorgeous Missima pieces, but I don't want to go overboard. But I feel like this could look gorgeous
seeing as we've got such a lot of neckline. Yeah, that's very elegant, isn't it? I think I'm going to make my Van Cleef a bit longer. Oh, love those together. And I popped in the pearl earrings, so that's very elegant. I'm going to pop on my Tom Ford Santal blush, because this normally lasts pretty well. I feel like my makeup tonight is the kind of makeup that if the lighting is perfect, if the lighting is perfect, then I'm happy. But if the lighting isn't perfect, I'm not happy. What a fuss pot. I wish I had a hair oil with me. I'm actually going to leave the hair. Ooh, I need Susie to help do up my dress for me. I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to take this and my pearl hair bobble with me because I actually cannot eat with my hair down. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'll see you at the dinner spot later.
Behind the scenes of the Susie Bonaldi photo shoot.
Sure. Generally don't mind. I don't mind anything. Yes! I don't mind when I get absolutely. That's how much I love my gowns. Aww. International Women's Day vibes. It's yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, we've made it to the Connaught Hotel, so we're celebrating International Women's Day with the dinner this evening. The girls are all getting their photos. I've just managed to get some outside. Thought I would do a very quick full dress outfit of the evening. You can see it properly here. Just a really beautiful hydrangea pattern. I feel like I've brought the Cotswold Gardens to London, and then I've popped on my Raffia Valentinos and my little bag, which I got in January for our holiday. So this is the full outfit of the evening. The girls look very glamorous, as you might have spotted in that little time lapse of us snapping earlier. So I'm going to go and see where they're at, grab a drink, and then the dinner, and I think there's a panel talk as well tonight, which will be lovely. We'll begin. Here we have the most organised and professional. Look at this!
Hey, I'm with the darling girlies who are blurry. Oh! See, this is why I need to become a professional vlogger like Suze, who's got like the most ultimate eyes. Should we just hold it up? Should I hold it? There you go, you got long arms. I'll selfie like us. Look at that! This is what professional content creators have. We need to come a little bit more around. You need to come more around here. You need to come more here. There we go. Look at that, that's so perfect. I've always wondered how people always have perfect lighting in their videos. Yeah, I need one of these. And it's this, it's so gorgeous. Let me show everyone your fabulous outfits. And yes, we did plan the colours. Hang on, I'm going to prop you up so we can show you properly. Oh, this is cute. Come on, Susie. Sorry, just gonna put my drink down. Shuffle back. Okay, Susie, outfit of the day. This is from House of CB. I'm wearing an old Valentino Rockstar bag, which is literally, I think of Josie whenever I wear this because it's such a hair colour. And then, please go. It's okay, don't worry. Thank you. As I was saying, I think of Josie every time I wear this because it's just such a hair colour. And then my shoes are these cute little Dior shoes. And then my earrings are Amelia Liana Originals. Oh, they are baby shoes now. Really? Oh, no, the skinny tip ones. Rainy. Yeah. She was like, how do you still have those? But I love them, they're so cool. They're really great, aren't they? I love it. I'm really showing my outfit. Okay, this is Halfpenny, and I had it in my wardrobe and I haven't worn it yet, and I thought it was just absolutely perfect for this International Women's Day with my ladies. So yeah, it's beautiful, little slit here. Then I'm wearing my Renee Cavola heels. Sparkly. Oh my gosh. Do you know what is it? Renee Cavola. No. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. And then little self-portrait bow bag and some Bulgari jewellery. We are in traffic jams, sorry. And we've been creating traffic jams all night. Yay! I think we should probably go to the event.
This is where the dinner's going to be. what's in the goodie bag, darling?
It's my favourite product.
What is it, the emulsion? Is it the night emulsion?
No, it's
the day emulsion. Does it have SPF?
Yeah, SPF 20.
Oh, that's good.
It's just one of my favourite things ever.
So is that the last thing you put on and then primer and then makeup?
Yes.
Like it's a moisturiser? Okay,
yeah.
jolly good.
Lots of goodies.
Come on, Radiance Ambassador, tell us your favourites.
In fact, there's all the little minis that I love taking.
Oh, that's so good.
Different trips.
The mini of Le Serum is the ultimate. So good. Cute! Oh my gosh, that could not be more perfect. Are they all the same colour? Yes, Susie, look. Little baggies that are the same colour.
Oh my god, guys.
So cute.
There's a tiny La Creme.
Oh my gosh. Is it in the gold packaging?
Oh my goodness.
Surely. Is it? No. Show us. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Look at that.
It's so cute and all alone. Where's that from?
The cutest thing. Sorry.
This is our table for the evening, and it looks like I'm seated right in front of the croissant, so I'm a very happy lady.
I'm looking out from my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow, I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet.
Good morning, my darlings. It is now Saturday morning. I don't think I actually spoke to the camera yesterday, for which I apologise. It was a fairly early start after a late night at the International Women's Day event with Cle De Peau. Cle De Peau was sponsoring, they were one of the sponsors of the Harper's Bazaar International Women's Day dinner, which was just such a lovely evening. It was so amazing to be in a room with, I think there were 100 ladies in there, all very inspiring and lovely ladies, and the energy in the room was just incredible, and 3 fantastic speakers. So it was a great night. And then yesterday I had a breakfast meeting and then spent the majority of the day in the chair with Bernadette getting my hair coloured at Michael Van Clark. I will show you my hair colour later. I think it's my favourite that she's ever done it. She's just used really fine highlights and a slightly more creamy toner at the end to make it really nice and fresh for spring, which I love. And then Lam Fan did a trim for me, and they are just the absolute dream team. Always absolutely love it there. Everyone is so friendly, and they had these beautiful, I don't know if I took a photo on my phone, they had these beautiful pink tulips. They always have the most gorgeous flowers in there. It's such a lovely experience. And then Charlie made a nice cheesy pasta when I got home, so it was a wonderful Friday yesterday. This morning we are on the road. Again, a fairly early start, a little bit too early for my liking for a Saturday morning, but we are heading to Cornbury Park because today, in the middle of March, on a chilly morning, the puddles are still frozen over, so that gives you an idea of how chilly it is this morning. We are heading for our first Pilates and wild swim of the year. Fiona, who lives at Cornbury, will have been doing this every day throughout the winter. She is a different breed of human being.
She's like the female Wim Hof.
She is! I think she'd love that.
I don't know if she'd take it the right way, because Wim Hof's obviously got a big bushy beard. But yeah, I mean, it's worth mentioning, because you've still got a bit of a cough, and you're about an 80%, aren't you, recovered?
Not even 80.
The Pilates is indoors today, and you're going to be, oh, just quickly, look at this. So this is the village of Chadlington, which is Jeremy Clarkson's village, and this is the village that, this might even be the town hall. No.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I don't think we ever drive through Chadlington.
We don't normally, it's not on our route.
It's a nice village. Yeah, so, and then the wild swim, you're not going to take part today, are you?
No, but I might take part in the sauna after the wild swim.
Oh yeah, that'd be good for
But
you.
Charlie's going to go in the lake, but unfortunately, if I was feeling 100% tickety-boo, then I would, but I'm not, so I won't.
I think it's the right decision today, because you don't want to make it worse.
No, definitely not. But it'll be good fun.
But it is like one of those experiences, isn't it? We said this is only my 2nd time doing it. You've done it 4 or 5 times. It's one of those experiences you do and you're just like, is this real? Like, it's just spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah. I've seen a lot of other people starting to do wild swims on my Instagram stories, and they're always in like a bathtub or a little pond, and I feel so lucky that where we get to do it is just the most amazing location. So I'll bring you, wow, what is growing in there?
That is, I don't know.
Wow.
It's pretty tall, isn't it?
Yeah, gosh. Anyway, we're almost there, so I shall bring you along for Pilates and wild swim.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
Look at this for our location for this morning. Beautiful Cornbury. When their hydrangeas are in bloom, this is just going to look sensational. Still looks gorgeous with them being all brown and crispy. Won't be long until we cut these down for the fresh batch. So we have a little adventure this morning. Pilates is in the stable block. Gosh, it is like Downton Abbey, isn't it? It's so beautiful.
It's quite new, much newer, the stable block, isn't it?
Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin.
Here we go, we've made it to the pontoon. We did Pilates inside because it's so cold and there's quite a big group of us. So this is the sauna for afterwards. And then the lake. The best thing to do for your body is a dunk, and then a sauna, and then a dunk, and then a sauna. Let's go. Charlie's still alive. Fantastic news.
Is that you have the same reaction? No, I can't tell whether he's just got frozen.
I've never heard him so quiet, so I think his internals must be frozen.
Oh my God,
well done. Well done.
It got to your breath.
This is when he doesn't come up again.
kind of madness, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a different breed.
It's much easier after that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what Wim Hof suggests. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Yeah, it's a second jump.
Come in.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
How was your swim, darling?
Frosty.
Colder than last time?
Live, yeah. Oh, significantly colder than last time. But I went in 4 times.
You did. That's the ultimate Wim Hof method, you know. Sauna, dunk, sauna, dunk.
Yeah. So,
Really good for you.
I feel good, but
Well
I'm
done.
a little bit chillier now, so you're meant to finish on the cold apparently.
Yeah.
Which is what I just did.
Goes against what you want to do, but there we
Amazing
go.
Pilates as well. It has inspired me. I am going to do Pilates once a week with you.
Jolly good.
With the new club.
Yep, and this, everyone's just head up to the house, so we've got the place to ourselves now. So this is the amazing location. Keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram because I may just be organising something very fun here soon, and hopefully some of you guys can come along. And then after the dunk, there is the sauna, which is just amazing. Let me show you the sauna with the best view in the entire world. I think it's around 80 degrees in here. Normally I can't show you this because all the ladies are in here. But let's see, my lens will probably steam up. Yeah, there we go, but you can just see in between it getting steamed up the view of the lake. Look at this. Steaming hot sauna. Sorry, lens is really steaming up. The view of the lake behind, it's incredible. Okay, let's head back to the house. Well, we're very much back to our usual routines. We're heading for a quince and clover brunch. What are you going to have, darling? A bap? Is that a sausage?
It's a wirehead sausage.
It's a little wirehead sausage with a blonde little schnoodie. It's a lovely little baby. I'm quite nervous. Quite nervous. Hello. I love your eyebrows. Hey, Muddy.
Dappled.
Hey, Muddy.
Oh, it's not fair.
Ooh, you're sweet.
They're just,
You're
they're
sweet.
just-
Are you wagging your tail at me?
You're just hose.
Are you wagging your hickory pork shoulder bap? Bacon bap and pork bap. Woohoo! Fantastic brunch, and Charlie has spotted a Defender. It's great, isn't it? I love the style of front on ones like this. Similar to ours, colour-wise. Yeah, nice. I'm really happy that Mummy and Daddy are back home. That's a very vociferous wag, Dickie. Oh, I show you my tomb. I show you my tomb. I'm with my mummy. I'm with my mummy. I'm really happy that Mummy and Daddy are home. I'm coming to see my mummy now. I've kissed my father. I'm jealous. Oh, sexy. Okay, we are back home again from our wild swim. As you saw, I did decide to have a brief dunk despite what I said earlier. I just had FOMO, so I had a little dunk and then went into the sauna for a bit. So it's a lovely way to start the day. We are now back at home, the rugby is on, but we are getting out in the garden for a brief bit of gardening. I say brief because we think it might start to rain soon, but we have bought some new U-balls, very excitingly, because our old, I think they were Buxus balls, or Ligustums or something, they did not survive the winter, tragically. They were actually the balls from our old kitchen garden. So if you remember how, a lot of you might not remember, if I can find a picture I'll pop it on the screen here. When we moved in, the kitchen garden had these little balls, lollipop trees we called them, around the edge of the, it wasn't even really a kitchen garden, it was like a flower bed area. We decided to move them into the pots when we redid the kitchen garden. So they were old and already repurposed, but alas, they died. They died. So we have now got yew tree lollipops, which actually works really well because it matches in with what we've got in the herbaceous border directly in front. So repotting those, fun-orama, is first on the agenda. Actually, while Charlie gets all the utensils ready to do that, I'm just going to go and quickly water the bits in my greenhouse. These are the trees in question, and they match these little balls in the herbaceous border, which my balls do need to trim. But it's probably not the best time of year to trim your balls. Keep your balls hairy at this time of year for a bit of warmth and protection. Don't you agree, my Lynn chick? Mummy, I wouldn't know. I don't have any. I don't have any. That's rude, Linny. I wasn't talking about that kind of ball. If anyone else was concerned that my lupins weren't going to survive the snow, I literally woke up in the night worrying about these lupins. Fear not, because they are looking very healthy, despite being, sat under an inch of snow over the last 3 days. So, because I've been fertilising everything, Mummy. Okay, watering done, and just in case anyone is as invested in my broad beans as I am, unlikely I know, but just in case, I'll give you a little broad bean update. I'm very, very thrilled to see one, this is the original one that started to show last week. There's a sign of life here, 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 and here, despite the fact that it's been cold, it's been snowy. These ones have taken over a month to germinate, so if you have done broad beans and haven't seen any signs of life yet, fear not. They are very slow, very sleepy, like me today, but they are coming through, which is fantastic news because I do love a broad bean. An exciting development down in the kitchen garden. What have you just discovered, darling?
We have accidental
No,
forced rhubarb.
not accidental.
Well, no, it's sort of, isn't it? We planted the rhubarb plants last year. We didn't grow them from seed. We got them from Dales.
You ready for this?
We harvested them, and then this year we put the cloches on them, and boom! And it's
Forced
a lot
rhubarb.
pinker, so I think it's a sweeter flavour.
It is sweeter.
Do you know
So
what? I think
when
we
your
need
mum
to
and
harvest
when your
this,
mum and
though.
dad come for roast next weekend, no, do you know what? I'll make a rhubarb crumble and take it for
next
Mother's
weekend
Day.
for Mother's Day. I
Yes.
think we have to use it. I think it's not far off. I tell you what is interesting is that's obviously like this is a proper cloche
Yep.
that covers
Covers
it's
the
covered
light.
it, so it starves it of light and forces it to grow.
Unlike
And the nice
this
thing is also quickly when we harvest this, and then as we
Yes.
get into spring and summer we take that away.
Yes.
It will then come as normal rhubarb.
Yep,
But this, because the light gets in,
not as big.
it's slightly different colour almost. Look, it's darker and the leaves are greener because
Yeah.
it's getting sunlight. Isn't that interesting though? Look,
Mental.
the difference.
Gorgeous.
So I wonder what the flavour difference will be.
I think that one will be sweeter.
Yeah, probably.
That's what they say.
I wonder if we can find someone that would fix this for us. Or
I
to
don't
make us
think
a
that's
new
the
one.
original lid. I think we need to look out for a new lid. We're just
Yeah,
exploring
there is
together
one on there.
because
We
we're
should-
brothers.
if we've got 3, we might as well have 3 plants. Don't you think?
Yep,
Right. And what's exciting, look over here, the mint's coming back.
of course.
I love how mint just sort of spruces out like that.
Yeah. Which kind of mint is this? Remember? I think this is peppermint.
This is Moroccan mint. So this
Oh.
is no, you're right. This is peppermint and this is Moroccan mint. Haven't got any activity here yet.
It
which
will.
is
Careful.
Concerning me a little bit.
It'll come.
I don't know. I think we
If
should be
not,
seeing
you know
some
when
right
you
now.
finish your one that you get from
Oh yeah,
Dalesford,
it'll go in there.
stick it in
Well,
there.
I've got some outside the house now because I like having some nearer. But it's all happening. It's exciting, isn't it?
It's coming. In fact, darling, look, we're just using that lid for decorative purposes. Stick that lid on the other thing.
I don't know if it will.
Or the other one,
Right,
because we
no.
don't grow rhubarb on that side.
If it will.
Could blow off. What about the other one? What about this one?
No, that works. No, I like that one over there because it's
Yeah.
that's also lets light in. Look. Anyway, I think that works.
Right. Problem solved.
Hello darlings, I apologise if you can hear a little bit of rain tattering away on the glass, but I am nice and cosy and doing a very therapeutic job. This is something that takes quite a long time, but if you've got a rainy Saturday afternoon, I'm just watching other people gardening on YouTube and it's quite a methodical task. So what I'm doing at the moment, the time lapse that you just saw, I just planted some spring onion seeds from Vital Seeds, some, oh, did I do 2 sets of spring onion? Oh no, I did beetroot, which are Dalesford seeds, and I ordered some rainbow chard seeds from Premier Seed Direct. So they're all now in module trays, which is the time lapse that you just saw. Now I am pricking out my pak choi and putting them in individual plugs because these could actually go out in the garden in just a few weeks' time. So the way to prick out, I have prepared these seed trays with fairly fine compost using my rocket grower as always, and I've got one of these little tools, but a Sharpie will do, creating one hole in the middle of the compost, and then I'm just grabbing one of the pak choys from this little seed tray. So as you can see, they're getting exceptionally leggy, but they can be salvaged. So if I take this one here, you only want to hold it by the leaves, and then you just pull so gently because you want to get the root up from the bottom, and then you just deposit it into that little hole that you made. And the fact that it's leggy means that it can go quite deep down, and then I very gently just tease the compost back in around it, wrapping it up like in a little blanket in bed. I have no idea where I got these tools from, but this one's got a little scoop. So then I just take a little bit more compost and even more so just tucking it into bed. So now the fact that it's leggy doesn't really matter, and I'll just repeat this until this entire tray is filled with my pak choi seedlings. Okay, so that is all done for the pak choys. Next, I noticed that my trailing nasturtiums that are also in the same tray, I'm quite careful, trying to be quite careful because my hands are covered in soil. Can you see this one? It's also getting quite leggy. So the same technique, just by grabbing only the leaves. It's really tempting to grab the stem, but that could really easily snap it. I'm just so gently pulling it up, and you can see the roots are really raring to go. So I'm just dropping this into a little plant pot. There's a tiny bit of soil in the bottom here. And again, I'm just going to tuck it into bed, fill it up to here with soil, and that should solve the legginess. And now that it's in a much bigger pot, it can grow on and become a nice healthy plant. Done the pricking out. Here is the pak choi and the nasturtiums, and I'm feeding these with some water from the bottom, and that will definitely help to encourage root growth. And then on this side I have got the Asian frill salad leaves, so hopefully they'll all start to get nice and big. I've also got the spring onion, the beetroot and the rainbow chard here, which I'm going to bring into the house so that it can germinate in the warmth. And then I have picked out from my outdoor little Victorian greenhouse this amazing tray of little pots, and tomorrow, because I'm getting a little bit cold now, I will prick out my tomatoes because they are getting to the right size to be individually potted on. So there we go, that is my gardening tasks for the day done. Now I'm going to go and warm up inside. I come inside and my 3 boys are watching the football. Rugby, rather. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. And yet I absolutely am obsessed with you, you ridiculously silly, fluffy, excited, silly, ridiculous, lovely hot water bottle. For dinner, darling?
Tonight we are drowning our sorrows after that ridiculously poor England rugby performance. In cheese. Gruyere and Parmesan. I was just saying, because I'm just knackered and a bit gutted after rugby, I don't have a lot of energy.
Oh no.
And so I could have put a bit more milk in the sauce, but I think it's going to be almost like more like a baked mac and cheese.
Lovely.
A running one. We'll soon find out. And then we've got a lovely steak from Dalesford. Organic steak. Yours should be cooked a nice medium well.
Daddy, how has mine been cooked?
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm excited for the pasta. Yummy. And then we've got kalettes and a little salad.
Yeah.
Bon appetit. bedtime treats. Night night, my baby.